Morning everyone, this is Jose Trujillo. I'm an artist coming to you from my art studio, and today I wanted to make this short video on selling online. People often ask this. They're like, man, I don't know if I want to sell online, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah means a lot of thinking. I don't want to be behind the computer and just kind of, I want to go meet people person to person and show the paintings. I think that's great. If you're doing it like that, though, I think you have a great approach and go for it, right? The problem is that many people say that they don't want to be online because they're scared. Make sure that you're not scared. Make sure that you're saying that because you're trying to, maybe you're more of a purist. Maybe you want to show your stuff. I don't know, face to face. But don't kid yourself, okay? Online is king right now, and it's just going to get more massive as just years. We're barely scratching the tip of the iceberg. Just look at everyone. If you ever listen to Gary Vaynerchuk, try to listen to some of his stuff. Look at everyone. Everyone's looking at their phones. No one is even paying attention to anyone anymore. We are paying attention, we're just doing it in a different way, and we're in our phones all the time. So we're paying attention to something that is not maybe in front of us. It's in front of us, but somewhere else. Anyways, it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is that if you want to go knock on doors and you want to go hit the pavement, salesy words, and you want to take your artwork to art fairs, art shows, and face-to-face, that's excellent. It's always been done that way. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Make sure that you're doing it because you want to do that, because you're like, this is the way, not because you're afraid of online. Because if the reason what you're saying that is because you're afraid of online, because people may copy you, people are always talking about this nonsense shit. Your style. Oh, I don't want someone to look at my style. I won't even go there. Or the paintings don't look as good when people see them on the screen, and they're not presented in their best light, so therefore people are not gonna want them. That's such a bullshit, okay? Because Christie's, Sotheby's, all the major auction houses that sell artwork sell hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars worth of art online, and they're not they don't have a problem with that, and people that are buying them don't have a problem with them being on a screen. This is just ideas that people have made of, well, I don't know if, maybe there was a point when it was very new that people didn't want to buy, because of course it was very new. It's not that new anymore in terms of us getting used to it. In terms of technology, maybe, yes, it's still very new, but us getting used to it. We buy everything online. We're buying clothes, we're buying everything online. Why not buy the artwork, okay? So if you have a problem with selling or promoting or showing your artwork online, you are missing out tremendously. Okay? Now, here's another thing. There's it's a sword with two, double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. You may be one of these artists too. It happened to me. It happened to a lot of people when I first started too. I was doing this. If you just push your stuff online, right, and you do minimal effort, which is you take a website and you post your stuff, you list, I don't know, let's say you're going to Saatchi Art or eBay like me, or Etsy or whatever, and you put your stuff there in an online gallery or whatever, and you don't do any effort. All you did was post the stuff, like listed. Oh, there's my little painting. And you don't talk about it, you don't maybe write articles, you don't do videos, you don't tell people to go there, it's not going to do anything for you, just being online. So it's a double-edged sword. Either way, wherever you are, whether you're online or you're brick and mortar, you have to put effort. The cool thing about online that people don't get still, I don't know why, is that you're able to reach, if you put in the effort, and you're going to go online or offline, but you're going to put effort, right? A lot of effort, because it always comes down to effort. If you put in the effort, and you get intelligent. It doesn't have to be intelligent effort in the beginning, just effort. You'll get intelligent in the process, as long as you continue to push and put effort. So if you put effort online or offline, people tend to go and have more success online since you're already putting effort. The reason why is because you reach a broader audience faster. That is why. It's not because it's better. It's because you reach a broader audience. If you're already going to put the effort, you're going to be able, naturally, you're going to reach a broader audience than if you're going to just go brick and mortar. So then questions come in. I know a lot of people are like, well, is it quality audience, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's quality audience or not. I don't know if they're true art collectors or not. I just know that regardless of where you work, you want to show your artwork, if you put effort, it's going to work for you, and you're going to find a way. I'll leave you with that. Don't neglect online, or don't neglect offline, brick and mortar. Make sure why you're doing it in your corazon, in your heart. Make sure why you're doing it. If you're afraid because blah, 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 or if you're afraid offline because you don't want to talk to people and you're shy, then you got to remove that, and you got to stop being shy. And start, shaking some hands, rubbing some elbows. I don't know. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.